Hello. Artificial intelligence, I think, is video number three. So, because this is artificial, this frame, and the intelligence is what you have. Because we are thinking, what new do we have around today? For example, before we used to have a policies of crew management. Now is like mixing different nationalities, different trades, because coronavirus, because different logistical solutions that we have to provide so that our hero ship owners and our hero seafarers uh, keep working as is. No complaints, just doing the job. I believe UK has now recognized the great job that British mariners have done throughout history. Uh, him, Captain Antonio Candina, even saved the Harpagus crew, a British ship in the First World War. Another ship crewed by Candina also rescued the 66 in the floating artifact this week, and this is shipping. So, how are we improving this artificial intelligence? Well, dear ship owner, your pool is very strategic, but if you need to change the policy of diversifying nationalities, then you need a partner like us. And this is artificial intelligence. Your database must be mixed with ours. We must use our database because it is very specialized, and therefore it's like if we go to Amazon, are we? Then we go to Candina database. That's it, and then that would be the plain round. Those would be the rules, regulations, the British way. So we would know how to play pool, snooker, football, American football, cricket, baseball, and this is artificial intelligence. There is new rules, regulations, because ship owners must unite the pools, and we can do this digital today. We can work tomorrow. It's 14th November. We can work from home, from whatever. We are isolated from the rest of the humans, and we can get this risk zero, safety first. Really, artificial intelligence, that's how it is working today. We must share the database. We must plan preventively. 60 days planning before it was really a must in Candina. Two candidates, 60 days. Now it is becoming a must everywhere because this coronavirus. Two candidates is a must. So we can unite forces, and it's not a question of the 2% fee or a 4% fee. Sorry, it's just a question of safety is first. Let's get the intelligent and the your intelligence and the artificial means we have this digital platform, this video. We can get this done today. It's just a question of numbers. Next area that we are involving in the intelligence is diversifying the risk of the employer. I recommend to have Candina. We have in Singapore and in Panama, we have employers bases whereby we can use for Panama flagships, Panama employer, Singapore or Asian cruise, or I rather recommend in the long term the Singapore Candina Fleet PTA Limited, because this British legislation is the world's best. So why talk about it any longer? We have the contracts. That's intelligent artificial and artificial intelligence. So then we have the crew management contracts, the enlistment contracts, the arbitration, the justice in Singapore is the fastest, the best, the most effective in the world. So why pay for another justice? I have been intelligently walking around the Palace of Justice of Singapore. It's empty. And I was wondering, and so I took twice a walkabout, and in this walkabout, I only saw a police officer making photos of someone that would park the car and to send the fine directly digital. So I thought, then if we work preventive justice, do we need corrective justice? Well, if you go to Latin countries, the justice palaces are filled with people. That means that they are not working, because if sentences were so fast or the prevention was so good, then of course we would be intelligent enough not to experience this differentiation between one justice in one country and another. Then regarding the seafarers, artificial intelligence is very simple. Why don't you update your database in Candina application form? We have video explaining this, and then just make this step forward. Digital, intelligent data, artificial data. Before you used to hand the CV, go for personal interview. Today we have had a typhoon in Philippines last week. No, this week. This week we had hurricane floods in Honduras. So we are searching for airports to fly seafarers. But how about the interview, the initial step of the engagement and the recruitment and the placement? These processes, you can seafarer update your CV in Candina application. We need the chemical crew, bulk carrier crew, container crew, offshore crew, LNG crew, all types of crew. If you are Filipino, Chinese, everybody has the same equality in digital ways. So if we are intelligent and we apply these artificial tools like this video, we can supply our CV and bet all our money in the intrinsic value. Why is it so important if we are intelligent in a crew management company? Because a ship owner might sell the company, might buy ships, change flag, whatever. But the crew management company will supply long-term value. Yes, I know what you are thinking. You intelligent seafarers and officers, you're thinking, yes, but crew management companies, normally they go tougher in the cost and the wages, and I can reply to you and say, yes, we can go tougher because we need to be competitive and there is a huge competition. But the question is that we also last longer. This is the example of Captain Antonio Candina, 125-year-old story since he was as a boy in a pharmacy. So, and wanted to be a maritime officer. So what a beautiful story. If you can have all your career and income, whether it is 2 million income in your lifetime or my lifetime, or half a million, does it really matter if it is a 10% up or down? Well, it depends. If we have a stability, for me, and if you are happy, and that's the most important thing, and you like your job, and it's a great job, then why not? This is the situation. Same thing applies to me. I could be having 100,000 euro wage like the mayor of Bilbao, but instead is even half that money or even less, because I love this and I am not crazy. I know that if I worked for 100,000 euros, I would have to pay 70% in taxes. This would be crazy. Why did everybody go to university to pay so much tax? They should have been seafarers. So also officers, be intelligent, invest in yourself. Already you are tax free, and now already is not getting to be greedy. So let's bet for the long term and not have any risk. We will have plenty times to promote later, and let's just not go for a quick solution, which in the long term, it is a big problem. Think about your professional career. Think long term, not just a quick way out to get more money. Because at least for me, if I have passion for this and if I love this, then this is very intelligent decision to do. The proof is that in this coronavirus, thanks to you hero seafarers and hero ship owners, we are still here. Yes, of course, we cannot change car, we cannot spend or earn so much, but we are taking over huge amounts of fleets. We are growing so much, always so positive, and it's a lovely job to do. And today, perhaps you could have the possibility of promotion, of getting closer home. You could choose which way to improve, but you're always in the safe side. As someone very intelligent said, the most important and intelligent thing it is to find out where my tomb is, so I never go there. And the second thing is how much money I have. Then plus or minus, it is important, but the most important thing is that you are happy. So this is what I believe that the artificial intelligence invest in applying in Candina now, today. Now also artificial intelligence, we explained in these videos about associations, starting with the consuls. As a consul I am explaining how these numbers, how many people are in the association. I believe this digital obligation of governments for elections, it is a must, because having then voting rights equal and voting rights constantly. Like for example, today I would like to propose something for the board that they would be voting for this or for that. Then if we had this digital means for voting, I think society would improve much more. This is artificial intelligence. This is already available. The question is that either governments or justice or the associations, they don't use them. But that's not my problem. I just explained how these numbers work, how many people are there in an association, and how the intrinsic value that the boards supply to the association. This can be measured. We don't need a computer to tell us how much money it is, because if it is a plus or minus, then we are happy. So sometimes it will be plus, sometimes we will get coronavirus and it will be minus. It could be another virus, it could be whatever situation. And meanwhile, I thank you also very much, the artificial intelligent subscribers, 330 record, World Guinness record. And thank you very much also. I have some supporters that appreciated the video of these consuls associations. Well, it is great to fight for the land, the sky and the seas of your country and your people. Why not? Then this is great artificial intelligent means to express this. And perhaps we can have some mathematicians to calculate the intrinsic value, because these consoles will be also for infinity. So if we calculate one seafarer's 20,000 times indirect collateral wealth intrinsic value to the country in 1 year is 220,000. A lot of countries now are copying this because we have a new type of worker, which is the digital worker. Now countries are fighting to attract this, and countries have to fight also to attract seafarers, because they bring so much income to each country. But if we extrapolate this and calculate for these consuls, for example, in this association, only just one, this is for infinity. So then the value that we provide today could be in the future provided for ever. And in the health, education, and security, only in these three areas. We don't need any more out of these governments and whatever. No, only these three. So then I thank you very much for your time. Have a very nice weekend, and let's keep artificial intelligence like, and subscribe.
Goodbye.